going on, gamers? What's going on, nation? It's the Drop Shop Prodigy himself, Mr. Desparky. And as you can see, I'm putting up the scoreboard right here at the beginning of this game. As you can see, I'm facing zzirgrizz, Rizzo Envy, and Xeno Envy of the Envy Sniping clan. So, as you can tell already, this is going to be an incredibly hard game, which it was. I faced them 3 times. The first game I faced it with my friend UKN Psychotic from the NPT Nation, sorry about that. This was really cool, you know what I mean? This was one of his first games switching over from PS3 to Xbox 360, and he gets to play with a famous YouTuber. You know, zzirgrizz is over 700,000 subs right now. He's been here forever on YouTube. I've watched his videos, I've been subscribed to him for a while. So it was really cool to be able to face him in this game, and it was pretty cool to be able to get beat by him pretty badly for 2 out of the 3 of them. This game right here, my team should have won. I was playing by myself in this one with a team of randoms that I didn't know, that really didn't know how to play hardpoint or anything, which is really annoying to do most of the time. Sometimes it's great because it just lets you cap core and everything, get your kill streaks. But in other times like this, when you're trying to go your hardest and everything, it's terrible because they're not able to hold their ground. They don't know where to rotate or anything. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about me asking you guys, have you guys ever played with famous YouTubers? And if you did, how did you stack up against them? Were you able to compete with them? Did you have a bad game? Did they rape you? Were you just able to step it up and go above and beyond what you're normally able to do and just show off to them, basically? Because the first couple games that I played against these guys, they completely destroyed me. I was getting so frustrated because every single time I went around the corner or I got first shot off, they would quickscope me. And Rizzo was using a ballista with a silencer, and he was never getting hit markers. Everything was just a one-hit kill, and it was so frustrating to me because if I did that, that would never happen. I would always get hit markers and hit markers and hit markers and hit markers. But obviously he knows how to use the gun better than me because he is an Envy sniping clan. He is one of the famous snipers. So he obviously has a little bit of advantage on me. But as I said, those first 2 games were completely frustrating. And then I had this one. This isn't my best game ever, you know. I went positive by 12. I died a lot, but reasonably, at least in my opinion, it's reasonable that I died a lot in this. I went like 36 and 25, I think. I came in 2nd place in the lobby right below Rizzo Envy, which is pretty cool to me. Even when I was doing terrible and they were destroying me, I was up near the top of the leaderboard. I was at least on the top of my team with score per minute. That's what I try to go with score. Even if I'm having a bad KD game, it doesn't really matter to me as long as I'm getting my score up and I'm having some good kills that I can either put into a montage later. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about doing, like, I'm not a sniper really, so just getting cool feeds with like the M8 or Type 25. I have a lot of cool feeds with that gun. Just being able to do that would be really cool. I'm going to see if I can get somebody. I was talking to UKN Psychotic, who I mentioned earlier, about doing it. He said he might help me out. Because if I'm going to be doing it for like the team montage, I need to start practicing at least before I do that, so I don't make our team video look like complete crap made by a noob, which I am. I'm a complete noob when it comes to editing. So if you can help me out, that would be great. I would really appreciate it. But another thing that I'm going to do is, I hate hunter killers. Rizzo, first off, Rizzo, when we were playing on the first game that they came into the lobby, it was right after a game that I got a double swarm on, which I'm going to be doing a dual comm on that game with UKN, because that was the first game he ever played with me, and I want to ask him a couple questions, like what he thinks about Xbox versus PS3. But what I'm going to be doing with the Control Freaks, I'm going to do another review for them, because I'm going to do one, like a recent one, like, because it's been a couple weeks. I completely destroyed them right here, by the way. I held this hardpoint down basically by myself. If my teammates were able to stay in there, we would have probably won this game. But anyway, I'm going to be doing another review of Control Freaks, like basically an updated version of it, like what I've noticed it does, what I noticed it doesn't do, what I thought it did that it doesn't do, and what I didn't think it would do and it does. If you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to update you guys on how it's working. Instead of doing it with an SMG, I'm going to do it with a gun that it's obvious how it helps, like with this, the M8A1, or I'll do it with the FAL or the SMR. Guns that it takes good accuracy to be able to get the kill and everything. One thing that surprised me though in this game about zzirgrizz and Envy is that they all use their pistol a lot. Like, especially zzirgrizz pulls out his secondary a lot. I got killed more by his secondary than I did with his sniper, which is okay. I mean, right there he had his pistol out because it was in close quarters, which is completely understandable. I would have done that too when I was sniping. But it's just, I don't know, it confused me because I was like, these guys are such amazing snipers, why are they using their pistols? I'm not bashing them at all for using their pistols because I would do it too. And I completely understand why people use their secondary when they have a sniper because it's smart. I am not a quick scoper, I just go for kills, you know what I mean? Here I choke on my first Warthog. I choked on 2 Warthogs, which really would have helped us. Instead of challenging there, when I saw the second guy come in the window, I should have backed off down the stairs and went to the back door where Rizzo was coming in. And I could have easily got my Warthog there, and that would have won the game for us, even though there's 5 minutes left. We were completely dominating them right now with the score, and you can see at the last couple of hard points when they start coming back, they, at least Rizzo I believe it is, switches to a M8. I think zzirgrizz takes out an AN94 and they just go completely try hard because they didn't want to lose. I don't know what kind of win streak they were on, I didn't really look. I probably should have, because it probably would have motivated me to do even better, just to try to ruin their win streak and make them angry. But I have respect for them. You know, even though they are quick scopers and everything, they don't complain about secondaries, obviously, and if they do, they're hypocrites because they were using their secondaries a lot. Right here was a brain fart, and then zzirgrizz comes in with his TAC 45. I don't know if he has a mod or if he has a scuff with the trigger stops, whatever they're called. But he shoots it incredibly. This would have been an awesome turn on if I remembered to shoot instead I inched forward. I think it's because my controller is kind of old and worn in that it does that, which is really annoying, especially when you're laying prone, because you can't shoot. This is a great example, though, of what the control freaks are able to do for me. Being able to pick those guys out of the windows. I almost picked this guy out again, but I got a hit marker instead of the kill. I don't know why I got a hit marker on his head. He was in a head glitch, but it happens in Call of Duty. And I make a stupid decision to challenge him again, and I just get picked off by an LMG. Which also happens. I don't think he was part of their lobby. He was on their team the whole time, though, Biggie. But he wasn't in their party. But anyway, I'm going to be doing that thing with the control freaks, the updated review. I want to know what you guys think about playing with YouTubers. It would have been a lot cooler if he was not in a party and if he was actually talking to the people in the game and everything. That would have been pretty cool. But unfortunately, the 3 of them were in a party together, so it kind of does take the fun out of it because you can't really communicate with them. But at the end of the games, when I had to get off, I sent them a message saying, "Good game, guys." Of course, I think I already said this, that they didn't respond. I was just trying to be nice, though, because I had a lot of fun facing them and everything. Obviously, they must have not been having too bad of a time themselves if they stayed in the lobby for that long. Because usually, when you play against good people or famous people, not necessarily famous, but like known people, once they play one game in a lobby, they usually leave unless they do absolutely incredible. And I mean, these guys weren't having incredible games by any means. Unfortunately, the first game that I played, as I mentioned earlier on Vertigo, Rizzo had around 50 kills with the silenced ballista, which was incredible. He had like 7 hunter killers, he had like 4 lightning strikes. He just went apeshit in that game, unfortunately for me and my team. That was really annoying because every single time he would run around a corner, he would throw a hunter killer at you, and you could just tell he was laughing in the party. It just happened every single time I ran around the corner. I had a hunter killer flying straight at my face, which is funny because I do the same exact thing, and I laugh about it too because you just think about the people's reactions and you just run around the corner and a hunter killer is right in their face. But as you can notice right now, the choke has begun. They're about to take the lead. They're trying really hard right now. My team doesn't know what to do. They can't really do anything. They don't know how to push into the hard point. They don't know how to flop the spawns. They don't know. They're just stuck right now, you know what I mean? This is a stupid decision by me. Seeing the time left, I should have just stayed back instead I ran there. And then I still got a good spawn, and I just don't pay attention. I should have rotated straight into the hard point and held it down, because they're all in it. As you can see, they rotated perfectly. Which is, it's tough. You know, you mess up like that and it ruins the whole game, especially at the end. This video is wrapping up. I really want to know your opinion on playing with YouTubers, and if you ever have played with YouTubers, what it was like, what your experience was like and everything. This scared the hell out of me. He just appeared right in front of me. He probably thought I was camping his tack, but no sir, you scared the hell out of me indeed. But I want to know what you guys think. I want to know your opinions. So if you did like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I got a lot of great content in my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out. He had like 700 killers, he had like 4 lightning strikes. He just went ape shit in that game, unfortunately for me and my team.